Hey guys, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and we're here today to open the June Fairyloot box. It's the last day of June as I'm filming this. I think it actually arrived at my house yesterday, but I was gone. So, we're gonna open it now. Alright, let's see what we've got inside. Okay, we've got a couple sitting in a fancy garden. Decadent Desires is the theme. And we've got to get rid of these poofy things. I think I got all of those cleared up out of the way, and we're gonna start with a scrunchy hair tie. This says Poison Study Scrunchie. I was about to say, I just read that book. No, I didn't. I read Poison Season. Poison Study is something different, but again, there is a look at it. It's very cute. Of course, with my short hair, I can't use this as a hair tie, but I could use it for something else, I'm sure, or give it to one of my nieces. Next we have a box that I'm guessing is they have a bottle. Oh yes, the Darkness Within Us water bottle designed by @GuyanArt. I forgot to say the scrunchie was designed by Duck Hymn. Like hymn is in a song that you'd sing in church, H-Y-M-N, Duck Hymn. Okay, can we see what the words are? They're too tiny for me to try to read in the viewfinder. It is the little things in life that provide the most enjoyment, Trisha Levenseller. I do like the purple florals. That's very lovely. We have a nice key. Plus a bubble wrap. Always a good thing. Okay, we have an envelope here that says Shatter Me. Foiled bookmarks designed by @PalinLineArt. Wow, there's 6 of these. Holy cow. Very nice, beautiful artwork, and they have foiling on them. The different colors are nice, and there's kind of that soft touch material. Very cool. It's been a long time since I read Shatter Me. Okay. Oh, we have bookends. These are some of my favorite things to get in a book box. So these are purple, and you can see this design here. And this says A Court of Thorns and Roses bookends. Does it have to be thorns and roses? Oh, I was worried that this was going to be Spring Court, but then we have the mountains, and you can see Reese. Let's see. Can you see the outline of Reese's wings? Okay, so this is the Night Court, and the spoiler card says Bookends designed by @JezHawk, Journey to the City of Starlight. So we're in Valaris. Featuring a gorgeous silhouette of Valaris and the iconic mountains, these bookends are inspired by A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. That series, not necessarily the first book. Yay. Because we don't like Tamlin. Oh, we have something crafty. The Crimson Moth Embroidery Kit. I did read this book, and I think I rated it 4 stars. I'll have to check my Goodreads and see. Let's see what the embroidery kit looks like. So it comes with a hoop. We've got an envelope, which if all else fails, I can use the envelope for crafting. It's lovely. Okay, so this is the design of the embroidery pattern. Very nice. I used to do a lot of cross-stitching embroidery, but I don't as much anymore because of my carpal tunnel and cubital tunnel. So we'll see if my hands are feeling up to it. I might give it a go. Let's move on to the tarot cards for this box. We have these cards here, and it says this month's tarot card set features Chrysantha, As the Five of Suns card and Eric's as the Six of Suns card, the characters from The Darkness Within Us by Trisha Levenseller are brilliantly illustrated by the amazing Rosalind Arts. Now, I think it's going to be the Trisha Levenseller book because they've already had 2 items inspired by that, and lately they've been doing the tarot cards as inspired by the book in the box. So let's see what we've got. Oh, fairy scoop. Yep, there it is, The Darkness Within Us, Trisha Levenseller. We have black sprayed edges on the top and bottom, and then we have this beautiful design here on the side. Let's take a closer look at, the outside and the end papers. What happened? I just dropped something, hang on. Here is the naked cover. It looks beautiful, look at all of this. Here's our end papers. And then there are the end papers at the back. Okay, I don't see an author's signature in here. There is, hang on. She signed it at the bottom of the Dear Reader letter. But I also noticed something interesting that I wanted to point out. You know, at the beginning of books, they'll have like the dedication, and then sometimes they'll have a quote from something to kind of set the tone. There is a quote here, and it says, "There's no such thing as a bad idea, just poorly executed awesome ones." From Damon Salvatore, The Vampire Diaries, Season 2, Episode 15. Oh, I'm so Team Damon. Yes. Anyway, let's go to the Dear Reader letter, which is on this lovely tip-in right here. Dear Reader, I love seeing my favorite tropes in the romances I read, so I thought I'd start off this letter with what you will find in this book. Knife to the throat, monstrous love interest, real enemies to lovers, etiquette lessons, reverse coming down the stairs. I am so incredibly excited for you to read about the other Stathos sister. Chrysantha has very different life goals, but she is no less deadly or devious. I hope you will enjoy getting lost in this dark romance and remember to take what you deserve. Best, Trisha. So, The Shadows Between Us is the one with the other sister. Right here. It is like such a Slytherin book. I just love it. Alessandra is the main character of this one, and it is a true, like, absolute enemies to lovers, but also Slytherin-y in the best way. And I adored this one wholeheartedly, so I'm super excited for this book that we are getting here. It's not a sequel, but they're, like, linked. The other book does also have a Damon Salvatore quote to start off with, and it says, "It's cool not growing old. I like being the eternal stud." So again, that was The Shadows Between Us. This one is The Darkness Within Us. So we do have art on the inside of the dust jacket. Let's take a look here. Have I told you that I've met Trisha Levenseller a couple of times? She lives in Utah, and before her first book came out, she was at an event for, I want to say it was Holly Black or something, and they said, "Oh, by the way, we just want to introduce you to Trisha Levenseller. She's about to have a YA book published," and she came by to say hi and give away a couple of copies of her new book and everything. And so I didn't really meet her then, but I kind of saw her and was aware of who she was. And the book was Daughter of the Pirate King, and being about pirates is immediately on my radar, and I read it and really, really enjoyed it. And then fast forward a couple of years, I got to do like a one-on-one Zoom with her for like 90 seconds. And it was part of an author thing during COVID and that kind of thing. But I got to just have like a little one-on-one chat with her, and she was super nice and lovely. And it was when I was in grad school still, and she gave me some really good advice. So that was fun. Okay, let's now read the dust jacket synopsis of this book. Chrysantha Stathos has won. By hiding her intelligence and ambition behind the mask of a beautiful, air-headed girl, she has become a wealthy duchess. And once her elderly husband dies, she will have all the freedom and money she's ever wanted. Or so she thought. A man claiming to be her husband's estranged grandson has turned up to steal her inheritance. And to make matters worse, her little sister Alessandra is about to become queen. So Chrysantha resolves to upstage Alessandra at her own wedding. And as for this grandson, he may be extremely handsome and mysterious, but he has to go. Ooh, and this says includes a new chapter exclusive for Fairyloot readers. Yay. But I really like Alessandra. I don't want her to get upstaged. Maybe I'll like this character even better. I don't know. Something I very rarely remember to do is give credit to the artist who do the art on the actual book itself. So I'm going to read the description of the special edition book. Your Fairyloot exclusive edition has an exclusive cover colorway, a foil design on the hardcover by at Michaela Kano Design and Sasha C. Art, reversible dust jacket artwork by Sasha C. Art. Why can't I say Sasha? Sasha C. Art. And papers with foil also by Sasha C. Art, digitally sprayed edge with solid top and bottom edges, bonus content, and an author letter bound into the book with a digital signature. I bet the authors love that digital signature theme, because can you imagine how painful it would be to sit and like hand sign all those books? Yikes. Okay. We don't have a cover comparison because Fairyloot doesn't put those in their newsletters. But we do have some hints for next month's theme, which is going to be Tale as Old as Time. And it says, step into the realm of poisoned apples, enchanted spindles, and pumpkin carriages. The world of fairy tales is full of magic, enchantments, and true love's kisses, but not every story can end with a happily ever after. In this box, you will find items inspired by the Lunar Chronicles, 6 Crimson Cranes, our featured book of the month, along with 2 fandom-neutral items. Okay, so what do we think of this month's box? I'm very excited about the book because, as previously mentioned, I am a fan of the author, and I really enjoyed the first book in this companionship, if we want to call that. I don't know if we call it a series, really. The embroidery kit, I think, is going to be really lovely if I can do it. Practicality-wise, I don't know if I will. And yeah, the Shatter Me foil bookmarks are really, really beautiful, but I do want to reread that series so I can remember the characters, because I vaguely remember them, but I don't remember them as well as I want to. I'm going to go see if they're on Libby. And with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. So I want to wish you all a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.